Hi, and welcome to the Cybersecurity Inside podcast. I'm your host, Tom Garrison, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Camille Morhart. How are you doing, Camille?
Hi, Tom. I'm doing well today.
So today we're going to talk about an article that you and I jointly published in December around cybersecurity trends that we saw in 2021 and the implications of those trends as they continue into 2022.
For each one of these, we had probably several different podcasts over the year from people with different perspectives who gave us more insight into really how to look at the topic from policy perspective to academic perspective to industry perspective. Listening to this podcast, you can really get a sense of, okay, what are the other ones that I'm interested in and what are kind of a series of topics surrounding that would give me a better flavor for everything around this trend and where I need to be thinking into next year.
Especially when you're talking about topics that are so broad that they sort of become their own buzzword. You know, we talk about cloudification or artificial intelligence. These are things that people like to throw those words around, but understanding the deeper meaning is something that we strive to try to do in the podcast, but also we sort of touched on it at some level of depth in the article and obviously in this podcast today.
I get tired of all of the sort of articles on trends that get published that just throw out a word, like you say, like quantum compute or post-quantum cryptography or blockchain or AI. It's like, well, what about it? You can't just say the word and then consider that done, right? We really have to get in there and figure it out. What does it mean? How is that going to affect me? What should I be doing about it? So that's why I've loved doing this podcast. I think we've gone underneath and talked with people who are real experts. We're not just talking to marketers, right? We're talking to the people who are the architects and the designers of these things, the writers of the algorithms when it comes to post-quantum cryptography, for example. So really getting in there. Obviously, in this podcast, we don't get into all of the details, but I think we give enough that you then know what to click on and who to go listen to really get a sense of the topic.
I think it's a great topic. It's certainly a broad set of issues, ones that people should definitely pay attention to for 2022.
And for the full podcast on trends, obviously you can get that wherever you get any of your podcasts. And of course, we have YouTube and also audio podcasts on each one of these topics. You just go check out Cybersecurity Inside.